All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a 3rd MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
The drive begins with Henry. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
1st and 10.
Here's Henry on the option. And he gets him around 6 there. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. A draw now. This is Henry. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Trying to get it with the option here. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. The offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. It's the former first-round pick from Pitt leading them out in his 4th season now here in the NFL, Kenny Pickett.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, that plays a clean ball.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and now it's 3rd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Now Jackson. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
And goal at the Browns' 5-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. There's another for it. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him. Stout all set to send this one away.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Handoff running left, forward. And he's out of bounds, past midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Now Pickett. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down. Flying down the middle with Henry. And He'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Lamar's going to keep this one. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens looking to add to their advantage. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Changing it up here. Jackson. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And he's into the end zone for a Cleveland pick 6.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead.
Browns 7, Ravens 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Evans now to return. Things going well so far. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. First and 10 now from the 30. Jackson trying to get after the pick. The Browns close in and take him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
24-yard line.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another try following the sack. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. After the sack, another pass on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. He'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Looking to throw, Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, third down. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Browns ready for their next shot here on offense. Kenny Pickett leading them out. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens going nickel, third down. To throw is Pickett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking to throw. That one's caught by Tillman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Forward, straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of DNs do in this league.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Pickett set to pass. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
First down, Cleveland.
A give up the middle to Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. This is Ford. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First down, here's Lamar. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
For a Baltimore Raven.
Now Jackson off the play action. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he'll be touched down after a big play. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Lamar off the play fake. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson keeping it himself. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend the quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pickett to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Like, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns 14 points back. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Coming down the field, and he's got it. And he's gonna be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22, and that gives the Browns a first. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here's Pickett. It's caught right side by Johnson. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds the football outside. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Pickett. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.